Alright, Archero 2, I have finally got my first duck skin here and I ended up grabbing it for Helix. Not only that, I even took it up to 2 stars, which I gotta say, I really didn't notice any difference at all. But still, I think this thing looks cool and I figure I'd just take a second, show my account because it's been a minute since I've really kind of gone through everything. Now, as far as the gear, I finally had enough swap tickets there, or swapping orbs, to get my first helmet out of the spare parts I had left over. So from here, it's just kind of spending all my guild currency on that one that's 3,600 and then also getting that one for 36,000. Yes, it's a waste, but in 5 weeks, I'll finally have everything at a full chaotic set. Now in the meantime, I am sitting on 64 of these chromatic keys. I could wait for it to come back around on the Oracle and try to pull for it, but I think I'm going to save these for the Angler's Bounty that's going to be coming, I think, in 2 weekends from now, 14th I think it was. So I might just hang on to these in case there is quests out there for going and opening up chests. And because of that, I'm doing the same thing with my gems. When the Island Treasure comes around next week, I will use the 750 every week, but every single other gem after this Angler's Bounty, or at least before I knew about it, was going into opening shovels. The main goal here now is getting that 3rd etched rune slot open up, and I already have all the enhancement and ability runes on it. We're just waiting on a couple of these, let's say, blessing runes. And I'm not really too focused on the revive one, mainly just want to get that 2nd slot filled so I can go and get that whole 3rd slot out of it. And then once from there, I could finally move over to spending my gems into artifacts. I have been saving all my guild points until I have enough to grab the random blessing out of there. And even this event going on right now, I think I'm going to try to hit that 10,000 to go and grab the revive one out of there. Once I get both those blessings at legendary +2 and I have all my swapping orbs that have my full chaotic, then we're going to be moving back over to going and working on our characters again. Just keep on pumping into the shards and hopefully get them up into our star level. And after I get those blessings, all my events will be focused on artifacts too, as I'm way behind on these things, but I think I'll catch up eventually, or catch up slowly I should say, once I start dumping all my gems in there. For the gear, I've stopped pumping levels into all the health-based ones. We're leaving those at level 100 and gonna work on getting all the attack ones up to 120, unless it comes to a point where I'm missing out on scrolls. Still going over to the shop every day, picking up those 2 scrolls and using the gems for that actual shard of whatever it is, really don't care. I'm just buying the 3 things out of there, and that's really just my thought process of what I'm doing. I'm pretty much quick rating the gold mine, quick rating the seal battle, not really too worried about what my score is after day 1, I'm just quick rating away. And even the Sky Tower, besides today where we had to go and get points, which by the way, that filled up way too fast on the guild side there, already completed, wish they would have made it a little bit harder so it could have been a little more fun, but it is what it is. But now Sky Tower, I'm pretty much re-rolling until I get that tracking eye, and once I hit it, I play it through and beat it, and that's really what I do on that. And even the Shackled Jungle, not even really trying on that, I'm just going in there quick rain also, and just using my Enchantium, which by the way, it seemed like the first day I had a lot more rares I was getting out there, a lot more epics I should say, and now it seemed to be a little bit of struggle, but it maybe might have gotten tweaked in the last update where I'm starting to see some of those epic stats again. I am sitting on 2 of them with legendary stats. Everything else is pretty much an epic, and I have one that's still sitting in the green stats there. Gotta work on that one, but slowly going to go and build this up. Not really too worried about dumping gems into this. The fact that they are so hard to hit that I guess once I have everything max, I might come back here, but this isn't really too much of a concern for me. From a YouTube standpoint on this, I was actually hoping that these things were going to be a lot easier to roll and we would see these legendary and even the mythic stats more, so I can go and kind of show them off, but with how often these things drop, I'm not even really concerned about it because it just seems like a waste of gems. I have been pushing the whole hard mode on it. Seems like 29 is going to give me a little bit of a fight here with these actual shields that they have in this, the invincibility. Total pain in the neck, but I think I could beat it. I am trying to grind these things through, but haven't even really pushed the main chapter at all. Probably should switch back and forth and see if I can finally get through that. But that's where I'm sitting at right now. I guess let me know if I should be going for the whole Dragoon set or even the Griffin set, where I should be using the rest of these keys. And if you guys want to know all about that whole star stuff we're getting for the guild expedition here, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.